Bonjour.
Bonjour. Hi, I'm Susanna from the Times Square Chronicles.
Hi, Suzanne. I'm Claudine. Welcome.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Claudine. I'm 27 years old and I am the lead of the show at the Moulin Rouge.
How did you become part of the Moulin Rouge?
I became part of the Moulin Rouge in Paris after a 4-hour audition period. After many years of classical ballet training, and I auditioned, and luckily enough I was quite successful.
Did you grow up wanting to be a member of the Moulin Rouge?
I did. I grew up wanting to, I knew I wanted to dance professionally, and as I got taller and taller it became very apparent that that could be a place that I could definitely work and prosper.
Where in Ireland are you from?
I'm from Dublin. My mentors would be my mum. My mum is a classical dance teacher. I started dancing when I was 2.5 and I haven't stopped since. I grew up watching ballerinas and I suppose both French and English system, like the likes of Darcy Bussell, Sylvie Guillem, and also like watching musicals like Chicago jazzy musicals because I really enjoyed jazz. So my mum always encouraged me to be as versatile across those dance forms as possible.
Where did you dance before the Moulin Rouge?
I came straight from my full-time training. I did my full-time training in Rambert in London. It's a ballet and contemporary school. So I left at 15 from Dublin to move to London to do my 3 years of full-time training there, and I auditioned at Moulin after.
Now you have amazing costumes at the Moulin Rouge.
Yes.
What is your favorite, and can we see it?
Yes, sure. So my favourite is a lot of these various things put together. So we have, this is going to eventually come out of a chignon, which is a little bun.
So it's a headpiece.
It's a headpiece that actually attaches to this here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We wear this with this top.
Oh, gorgeous.
I don't know if you want a little closer for that. That's all Swarovski crystal, and the feathers are ostrich, and they're made in our coutures. We have couture, Maison Fevrier, Clairvoix. It's all made in the Moulin Rouge and for the Moulin Rouge specifically.
How many costume changes per night?
12 costume changes per night per girl, so that's quite a big deal. Very busy backstage, but we have 25 dressers who ensure that we are going to be in and out and absolutely pristine on stage.
How many times does the show change?
The show changes, well, it depends, because often you can get promoted. You know, at the moment I'm the lead of the show, but also there's soloist roles, and then we have our chorus. And often you're changing, you know, to do different dances and that type of thing. But this particular show opened in 2000. Originally started in the chorus. I wore the French can-can dress here. This is a lovely costume. It's a very classic Moulin Rouge, French colours when we wear it with the little boot there. But at the moment I play Le Goulou. It's actually a part that I play in the show, and she opens the can-can, and she was a muse of Toulouse-Lautrec's, so where you can see some of the original paintings. So come to Paris. What you do in the boots, I can't do in this costume, but you do a little assemble. So you do jump in the air, flat and splits, and you land and head down, full weight down. I'll just pop the can-can boots down.
Wow.
It's 5 weeks intense training when you come. Strong ballet technique required. Yeah.
So you have 5 weeks of rehearsal before you're even in the show?
Yes.
In the lineup of how you move up in the show, you first start as chorus.
Yeah.
Then you go to principal dancer?
Not always. I was quite lucky. Sometimes it takes less time for some, more time for others. But for me it happened quite quickly. I'm principal dancer now 2 years, and I've been there 7. I also used to do soloist, and have been in many different roles in the chorus. So yeah, I'm very lucky. After 35, it's really personal. But after 35, at the Moulin Rouge, you need to start thinking about what you might want to do kind of next. It's mainly injuries, I suppose, would be the main, like most other dance jobs, I suppose, because we perform every night, 6 nights a week. So we have different sections. We have 4 sections throughout the show, 2 shows a night. Each show is 1 hour and 45. First show at 9, second show at 11. And the first show is a dinner show. It's very nice. They have live orchestra there playing, and yeah, it's very nice. Big grand staircase that comes down. That originally came in with my stanguette, so I'm sure that there goes back a bit to the history. The grand staircase comes down, and we have stairs and a passerelle which gives different levels. It's all created, and there's 60 dancers on stage, but you can see every dancer, and every dancer is lit. Whether you're up the top stair, whether you're centre front, you're all lit very, very well. And we're constantly, the Moulin Rouge is constantly revamping the lighting and the costumes. The costumes' original budget was €4 million, and 6 million has gone into renewing the costumes, same costumes but keeping them. Yeah, because they have to be pristine white. The white can-can dress can't be red lipstick on it. You know, it has to be white. Those type of things. Feathers get tired after a while. They have to be redone. And so, yeah.
What are your favorite numbers in the Moulin Rouge?
Red Fury, which is Red Fury is in our first section of the show. It's this. Sorry, it's this on the screen. So it's all feathers, but all varieties of different feathers, all put together, creating different textures, but all red. So it's a kind of an iconic number, really. And I also love, what else do I love? A personal favourite of mine that I play Medusa, which is really nice to play. Totally different from Red Fury. You get to change. What I really enjoy is changing character quickly. That's very enjoyable for me. Yeah.
Do you sing?
Yeah, I do sing. Yeah, we're singing as well. We have 14 different nationalities performing on stage every night.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you all speak French now?
Yeah. When you first come, it's a little bit hard, but now I speak and I understand a lot more than I did in the beginning. That's for sure. The choreographer for this show was Bill Goodson, back in 2000. Yeah. Pierre Porte is the composer. The movie brought in crowds, younger crowds, so more young people started to come to see the Moulin Rouge. Well, we're open 130 years, so we take great pride in the fact that people are still inspired by what we do and the history of what we perform every night. And within our choreography, it'll be interesting to see, because within our choreography we have, like I was talking about earlier on, the washes and the can-can skirt, and we have a lot of the history brought in to our choreography, so I'm interested to see what the musical is going to bring. At the moment we have 50% French who come to see the show and 50% internationals.
In doing and working for the Moulin Rouge, to dancers that aspire to be like you, what advice would you give them?
Work hard, work very hard, be disciplined, and go for it. Don't hold back. Just really fully, don't be not confident in an audition, like really just go for it.
You said that the audition was 4 hours long.
Yes.
Can you lead us through what that audition process was like for the 4 hours?
Yeah, I can. So you arrived and you, like most auditions, I think I had a number, I did. And they took us through, I think there was about 60 or 70 in my audition. I auditioned in Paris. They also auditioned, Moulin Rouge auditioned in Australia, you know, in the States, Canada, so all over to find the best troupe. And so they took us through, they tested all types of dance, classical, jazz, we had a little jivey kind of number, we did some hip hop, and then we had to, of course, show our acrobatics at the end so that we would be capable of doing the French can-can, because yeah, that's quite physical, it's 8 minutes long, and it's very intense. For females, it's 5'7", and for males, it's 6'3", because they have to lift the tall girls. We have one male principal, 3 soloist boys, and then we have 10 to 15 men.
Paris danse, Paris danse, 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 Paris danse, Paris